Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, get ready for Friday the 13th. This is one of my favorite days. This is where we're all going to experience a surge of energy coming in that is awakening parts of us that are able to recognize the signs, the guidance, the clarity, and the confirmations that you need along your life's journey. It's a really good day to set intentions and manifest. So I always light a candle on this day. I set an intention to stay in alignment with myself, because when I'm in tune with myself, my body, my mind, and my spirit, I'm walking in that energy throughout my day. I begin to receive the information that I need. So try that on Friday the 13th and see how that works for you. So I wanted to bring you some messages to see what it is that Spirit wants you to know as you are moving through this day. And Friday the 13th sets off 13 days of this energy. Okay, so this is where you can challenge yourself for 13 days to stay in tune with yourself. So let's get into it and see what it is that they're wanting to share with you. All right, Sagittarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around Friday the 13th. So I've got an animal card that has just jumped out for you and it's coming to you with a message. All right, so you might already be seeing this animal. So we're getting the Coyote, playfulness. So this card is already showing its playfulness. If you're seeing a coyote, this is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is, this is a reminder not to take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. So what is that for you, especially if you're connecting to the energy of this card? So once again, this is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. So perhaps you're carrying some weight, some heaviness on your mind, thinking about something that may be out of your control or something that you can't seem to find a solution around. Leave that to Spirit for now and lighten that energy in your mind. Open some space for some adventure and playfulness. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So the Empress card, life is full of abundance. It is full of so many things that we can enjoy and feel playful in, right? So major expansion that is coming in for you. And this is what Friday the 13th is setting off as an activation point here with the Empress card. Okay, so a lot of growth, a lot of success coming into your life. You are birthing a new energy. You are birthing a new energy into your life. So that's the Empress. Now, the Empress is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Ten of Swords. So this feels like birthing pains, the Ten of Swords. Okay, it's a heavier energy and it's an energy that you're meant to release. This is why you received Coyote. Maybe things in your life do feel heavy and stressful. They're creating a lot of weight, a lot of burdens that some of you are carrying, a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot on your mind here. So this is energy that Spirit wants you to put down for a little while in order to open room for new experiences in your life and blessings and miracles. So that is the Ten of Swords for you. And we also have Four of Wands. You're going to be celebrating life. This is what you're meant to do. And whatever this energy is, this Ten of Swords that is weighing down on you, I just feel you have to clear it, work on releasing it. So Friday the 13th, in a sense, is coming in as a clearing energy. And I feel some of you are also being called to step into your internal house, to go inside out, right? So, and you know, once you clear that path, you start to open up to new experiences, new ways of seeing things and connecting with them, which I feel are aligned to celebration, joy, and excitement in your life. So this is what's coming in for you. Okay, so that is the Four of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. So I love it when you share with me how these cards' energy show up for you and what messages you receive. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, so yeah, we're definitely, the activation is happening through the white and the red light here in these cards. This is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye here. And the abundance, the joy, the happiness, the excitement that you're desiring to experience, especially if you're not experiencing it, is already around you. You're surrounded by it, Sagittarius. So I feel whatever this Ten of Swords is in the way. So what Spirit is doing is bringing into your awareness some of the things that might be floating around in your mind that you have to release and let go of. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And today's reading is for you if your sun, moon, or rising sign is in the sign of Sagittarius, okay? So the Empress, I'm getting a lot of creativity. I'm getting an expression of you. I feel you are someone who is naturally vibrant, naturally expressive. You are someone who's very creative. There's a lot of color that comes through you, right? A lot of love that comes through you, and your life, I feel you have created for yourself in the energy of light. And this Ten of Swords is something that has accumulated. So they want me to start with this card first before I get into the abundance cards energy. So this Ten of Swords is something that is a point that you are reaching. And I feel that there's a long history. This is a cycle that is actually, you know what they're sharing is there is a, oh my gosh, it's coming in really strong, a 10-month cycle that is ending. 10-month or a 10-year cycle that is closing out. And there's a lot of weight, a lot of different things that have happened within this cycle. And Friday the 13th is coming in as this opening point for you to step into this new chapter where life is going to really expand and blossom. Like you're going to step into a bounty of abundance, Sagittarius. Okay, so this is what's happening here. So Friday the 13th is going to act like an activation point for you, where you can that day start to pull out some of the things that you've been holding on to, especially in your mind space. This is where you focus a lot of your thought energy into thinking about things that create worry and stress. And I feel sometimes the worry and stress create other symptoms like anxiety and other things that you start to feel that don't feel good. And when we're in this energy, it manifests into something else in our material world. This could be with your physical body or something else, like your environment or the relationships that you have. This also feels like a rock bottom energy. And those of you that have hit rock bottom, sometimes you need to hit rock bottom in order to have a breakthrough. Those of us that have hit rock bottom can attest to that. I've hit rock bottom a few times in my life. Every time I did, it was necessary in order for me to rise up and experience the breakthrough into this new life, into a new experience. So I feel this is what's happening, and it's a part of life. It's a natural cycle that you are moving through. So I feel that you are aware of this, like you have an awareness around your cycles in life here, Sagittarius. So I feel that you know that there's a new season coming in, and you're meant to recharge. You're meant to actually pause for a moment to take your power back, rejuvenate your energy. So if you've been feeling really busy, weighed down by obligations and responsibilities, this is a time where it's time to take a break. Let's put these swords down. You've been carrying them for way too long. And let's take a look at them and see whether or not they still fit into our life, whether or not they're true, or if it's just dead weight that you're carrying. Right? So this is you clearing up this energy for yourself so that way you can rise into this new experience, new frequency and vibration. And as you are shifting into this new energy, so over the next few days, over the next 13 days is what Spirit is saying, is you're going to feel this energy of release. Like this is where Spirit is really wanting you to lighten up, take the load off, and add a little bit of play. Laugh at some things, right? Sometimes life is funny. Even though the weirdest things happen, the most difficult things happen, when you go back to look at them, we can consider them as funny, as something like, oh my gosh, can you believe that happened? I've got so many of those moments in my life. And I really feel that when we carry that weight, it manifests into our life in a way that feels like the card's image. Like, oh my gosh, these swords are so painful. They're everywhere. I don't know if I can even move through these. But the thing is, you're guided, divinely guided, and you have the power and the ability to actually get up and move through this. You have to trust yourself, and you have to trust Spirit. So those of you that are looking for guidance on how to release yourself from any of these swords that are weighing down on you. Now, I feel for some of you, you have these swords as grounding tools, as healthy boundaries. This is your truth and you stand by it. So this is another thing that is coming up for some of you, is this truth that you stand by. And this is what has brought you to where you are now. And I feel you have a lot of wisdom to share with others. You're in a really centered place in your life and connected to Spirit. And you're able to share that, you're able to express that. And I feel this is a part of your journey. This is a part of your purpose, and it has to do with soul contracts, something that you signed away and you knew exactly why you're coming to Earth. It wiped your memory. And you've gone through a lot of different experiences, and you're coming to this point now where you understand why. You understand your why. It's so interesting. There's a major breakthrough that is happening. I feel spiritual awakening is happening as well. And there's a lot of light and guidance that Spirit is sending your way. So pay attention to your dreams here, Sagittarius. You're going to have a lot of dreams. Maybe you already have recently, where you've had like 3-4 different dreams in one night where you remember them, but upon awakening, they dissolve, but you're kind of left with bits and pieces of it, even though they don't make sense. But when you were going through the experience of the dreams, it felt very real. And I feel this is energy that is, it's like stuff that is being chucked outside of you. That's what's happening through your dreams. And here we are creating the energy of abundance. We are taking care of ourselves. We are nourishing our mind, body, and soul. Wellness here is going to be very important. So as you are moving through the Ten of Swords, and however way you are, know that it is time to focus on yourself, to care for yourself, to love yourself through the process, not to be too hard on yourself. You are now shifting and changing, and I feel like I'm getting a womb-like energy, where there is a baby that is forming in the womb. It is receiving the replenishment, the nourishment it needs in order to grow into a full-term baby and then come out into this brand new world. That is the energy I'm feeling with the Empress card. And there's so much that is tied to this energy, especially of fertility, of creation, of nurture and care, because once that energy is born into this world, now we have a collective energy taking care of this baby, like the mother, the father, the family, right? Or mother-child connection. So this is all that's coming through for you. And I feel that you're going to open up to an experience that allows you to reconnect with yourself, but also create abundance and joy and excitement, experiences in your life that are tied to that energy, that are truly uniquely you. And I'm seeing you doing really well with this, Sagittarius. I really do. I feel some of you are rising up from an experience that felt like it was really heavy, like it's been a blow to you. An experience that knocked you down for a little while, but you're meant to rise. This is why you're here. And I feel that Spirit is actually doing everything in their power to communicate and to lift your energy up. And if you feel like you're blocked from that, you're not seeing it, what is it that you're carrying right now heavily on yourself that is not allowing room for this energy to come in and guide you, right? So the Empress card is also an energy of expression. I'm getting Libra and also the sign of Taurus coming in. So perhaps these signs are somewhere around you, or you have this in your birth chart. It's just a confirmation for you. And you might be seeing the numbers 333. So communication is going to be a very powerful tool for you. The more that you're able to express, the more that you're able to share, the more that your soul is able to speak, the more you're able to shine your light, the more that that same energy is going to come into your world, into your life. And I feel that Spirit is calling you to adopt a abundant and a positive, optimistic mindset as you're moving through your world. Even if it's just on Friday the 13th, if you were to light a candle, set an intention that I'm going to stay in a positive vibration no matter what happens in my life. It's not that I'm asking you to ignore your problems, not at all. Instead, let's show up in them in the energy of light and navigate through them through that. Right? So yeah, this is what's happening with the Empress card. So I do feel some of you are about to begin something new, or you're about to put your energy, your love into something that requires it. This could be a business. This could be a relationship. Maybe you met somebody and you're wanting to, create a family with them or a life with them. And you're thinking that maybe it's time for us to both move in together, or maybe have a child, or you're seeing someone else's family growing. Right? Maybe it's your own family, extended family, friends, right? I'm definitely seeing a lot of growth, and I'm seeing a lot of deep connections that are getting closer, and I'm seeing you bonding and merging to a soul tribe. So soul tribe is definitely coming in. I'm seeing you also in the limelight, Sagittarius. I'm seeing you thriving in an environment and an experience that you're creating for yourself. So this is you aligning yourself, and it feels like you're putting down some solid roots, especially around your beliefs and your values. You're laying solid foundations, which is actually going to bring that beautiful bounty of abundance into your life. And I feel that you are staying connected to the energy of love. Hence why we have that energy coming back to you. Celebration. This is manifestations coming to fruition. This is you experiencing the energy of stability and security in your life that you have created by not getting trapped by the false illusions of this world. There's so many false illusions, everyone. And it's all about not getting trapped in them or caught up in them. This is about protecting your garden, your inner garden, your energetic space, right? Because it's your energetic space, and you get to invite whatever energies you want into that space. So this is where you want to be very mindful, which is the Ten of Swords. So the Four of Wands here, we've got lots of flowers. Flowers are coming in as signs. So perhaps you're working with flowers. Maybe you're a florist. You received flowers. You gave flowers. Maybe you were working in your garden. These are all coming in as signs for you. And I don't know if any of you are celebrating something, but there's definitely celebrations coming in, or a need to celebrate even the smallest wins in your life. Right? You have done a lot, and I feel that you have accomplished a lot, Sagittarius. So sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit. And I feel you're reaching a peak in your life somewhere where you're reaching a milestone, some sort of a goal, and you're moving on to that next level in your life. And the efforts, the energy shows in the Ten of Swords. Like, you have really worked hard to get to this place, and this has to do with your growth, your success, maybe something that you're passionate about, that you are doing to create abundance in your life. Abundance that is not for someone else's garden, but for your garden, right? So I'm seeing someone doing really well here and moving to the next level. I'm also seeing you aligning to your purpose. This is the celebration. It's like, you know what? I am living my best life, right? This is what you're doing. Some of you are living your best life. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that come through this, and you're actually sharing that on with other lives that are coming after, like the generations after you. You're leaving a mark in the world here, Sagittarius. This is what they're confirming for you right now. And those solid foundations are staying solid. I don't know if any of you are building something, a home, maybe renovating, or you're creating some sort of business, some sort of stability, security that you build for yourself. Again, I'm getting the building energy coming in. This is a really strong builder energy. It's an energy that leaves behind a legacy, an empire. And, I'm seeing it being passed down through generations. So maybe there's something that is along your family line that has been coming down, and it's with you now, and you're passing it down. And I'm also seeing some of you receiving some sort of a gift, something that you're going to celebrate, something, this feels like an inheritance, or something that is coming from a grandparent or a parent that you're inheriting, or it's being given to you in some way, like a book, a journal, an item that belonged to your mom or your dad, that you're able to pass down. And I'm seeing some of you celebrating graduations, going to ceremonies and events. Like, I'm just seeing you around people, and I feel this is the energy that you're actually meant to be around, because it feels good, it's connected. Through those connections are doors that are opening for you. And I feel some of you are manifesting a partner in your life. Like, I'm seeing the energy of abundance coming in the form of love, like a soulmate, a life partner. So again, tying the knot. Perhaps you are getting married this year. Maybe you're getting married on Friday the 13th. But definitely that is coming in as a date for some of you that's activating a new life, a new experience. And I'm seeing some of you, like, you know, we have a mom and her daughter. This is what I see in this card. You might see siblings, but I'm seeing a mother who is proud of her daughter. There's flowers. There's like this beautiful energy of celebration, of accomplishment, of happiness, of love here. Very connected energy. It's definitely there for you as well. So pay attention also to the numbers 10, the number 3 and 4, 1034 in that sequence. Now, this might be, you know, the 4 digits of a cell phone number, the end of a cell phone, or a home address or license plate or something else, but it's definitely coming in like $10.34. All coming in as signs here for you. And I don't know if any of you have seen leaves falling, like a bunch of leaves fall in front of you, or even flower petals. These could be flower petals that are thrown at a wedding even. But they're coming in as a sign for you. And life is so colorful. Like, I feel your life is going to be full of color. It's like a rainbow coming in and shining its light. The abundance at the end of the rainbow as well. So some of you are seeing rainbows. Some of you, yeah, life is to be celebrated, and they want you to get back up anywhere in your life where you feel like you have fallen. You have the power to get back up, and you're being guided. And this, whatever this falling down is actually a rising up. Okay, so I'm getting a phoenix rising from the ashes here. So let's go ahead and pull a bonus card now. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you. So we are getting for you, my friends, Spirit Guardian of Winter, Retreat. Look at that. We've got a beautiful home. This looks like a log cabin out in the woods. Maybe this is what you're building. Right? Security and stability, peace here, tranquility, all of this is coming through. So retreat. And some of you might have one of these balls, clear glass balls with a home and trees in it, right? Or something else. So let's go ahead and pull the interpretation here. We've got the number 38 on this card. This might be a number that is showing up in your life somewhere, or it might be significant for you. 38 days around the message of this card. So night is coming and the temperature is dropping as you follow the path through the snow to a small cabin. A golden light flickers through the windows. You stomp the snow off your feet, open the door and step in. Instantly you are embraced by the heat of the fire and the tantalizing aroma of the soup nestled on the potbelly of the stove. A large overstep chair awaits you. You curl up in the chair and warm yourself by the fire. This is the energy and the essence that is coming through for you. This card indicates that it's a time to pull back from people and situations that do not empower or support you. Let go of anything or anyone that drains you and protect yourself from less than positive influences. It's time to renew your energy, incubate your dreams for the future, make plans for tomorrow, but remember that this is a season of rest and recuperation. Winter is a time for replenishing your inner resources. So I feel this garden is your inner garden. I also feel outer though, but this is energy of going inward, right? So care for your body and your health. Mend and organize objects in your home. Repair whatever needs to be repaired in your life. Step into sacred silence to discover the answers within. A spurt of springtime energy is coming, but you also must absolutely be prepared and must create foundations. Otherwise, it can seem overwhelming and destabilizing. Spiritually, winter is a season of retreat and renewal. It's the time to be still and take stock of your life and your future. And I feel this is where the pause is happening. That energy of winter. The spirit guardian of winter reminds us to stop the busyness of life and relax. So the spirit guardian of winter says to you today, enter the silent, deep place within you, Sagittarius. Renew, retreat, repair your body, items, and relationships. Examine your life and make adjustments as needed. Watch your nocturnal dreams. Meditate. Look for messages from spirit. So that is the energy of the spirit guardian of winter. So let's go ahead and see what else is coming through for you. So an angel number, this is the one that's going to be guiding you at this time. So anytime you see it, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you letting go. 2929, letting go. It's time to do that. So losses are going to become your gains. You have the potential to create any kind of life you desire. It's okay to start over. Some of you are going to find yourselves starting over. It's time to also bury the past. And I feel the burying the past is coming through the Ten of Swords and move on to new adventures. Life is an adventure, everyone. And new opportunities, new experiences are there for us to embrace and not be afraid of. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.